years providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
This is News 12.
Since 1985, Hometown 24 has been serving this community with local programming produced by local people.
Hornets want to air it out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught at the 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your hometown news tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, saying thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more.
For over a century, Bank of Hindman has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hindman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hindman, where tradition and trust still matter.
You need open heart surgery, words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network. TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
Welcome to the Bank of Hindman basketball game of the week as we're here at the Purry Athletic Center on the campus of Alice Lloyd College. We have the University of Cumberlands, and of course they're the Patriots. They're 8-0 on the season, and they will be hosted by the Alice Lloyd College Eagles, 2-4 on the season. I'm Manus Blair, and I'm joined by Coach Jim McCauley and Coach Brian Johnson. And guys, welcome to basketball action at Pippa Passes, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Looks like a good crowd's rolling in. We were watching these teams warm up. Looks like we're going to be in for a great ball game here this afternoon.
Hey, guys, the last time I was here with Brian Johnson, he was hanging about 30 on us at Alice Lloyd when he was playing at UPike. So it's nice to be on the same team as Brian tonight. And, Brian, you're right. Cumberland, they passed the look test.
Absolutely. And I think when we were here before, we were in the Grady Nutt.
The Nut House, yes.
This is a new facility here, and looks like it would be a great place to play, even though, you know, as a shooter and a player, I don't know if you had a much better shooting gym than the Grady Nutt over just a little bit up here on campus. But, yeah, you were talking Cumberland. Definitely looks like they passed the look test. They look long, athletic, and they were shooting the ball pretty well in warm-ups there as well.
And, you know, guys, when you're looking at Alice Lloyd and you're looking at the Division II people that they play, a very good schedule. They've played a bunch of games over the course of the Irma Step Classic that they played over here, and I watched some of that on their athletic page, and very athletic. And like you're all talking about the athleticism on the college level, and, of course, Brian, you would know that as good as anybody playing at Pike or Pikeville College at that particular time. But if you get an opportunity to come over here to Alice Lloyd and watch a game, you'll be amazed about the athleticism.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you talk about and everybody always says, you know, D1, D1, D1. These the only difference in the D1 athlete and the athletes that are playing here could be just a little bit of the size, because the athleticism of the players is the same, you know, and I played there, and we played against athletes that are D1 caliber athletes, and that's what you'll see here tonight.
And you hardly see them coming down now as much as you see them
moving horizontally.
Yeah,
yes.
And you know, there are three transfers from Division I. It's on the University of the Cumberlands roster.
Yeah.
And that says a whole lot about them. And, you know, they just played Northern Kentucky in an exhibition game just recently. Alice Lloyd, of course, went up and they did as well. So you don't see as much as that as in your day, Brian, as Division I players coming down.
Yeah.
They're usually trying to make their way up the ladder to Division II or Division I after their freshman and sophomore years now. When we're talking about, we've got about 3 minutes or so, when we talk about Alice Lloyd, when you look down their roster, and it's a mixture of some of the 14th region players that a lot of the viewers know of. And, you know, when you look at Nas Welch, who played at Cordia, when you look at Daniel Carmichael, he played at Harlan County. When you look at, and help me guys as I go through here, Jamal Hazel played, of course, at Hazard. You have Jacob Curry, who played at Clay County. Landon Napier, who played at Prairie Central and Estill County. Evan Everso, who, of course, played for Hazard. So it's a nice arrangement of mountain players, along with some of the others that Coach Scott Cornett has brought in from surrounding areas in Tennessee, West Virginia, and Virginia.
Yeah, I think that, you know, like Brian, kind of going into what Brian had said, you know, when you look at these players, these are the stars on their high school teams in the area. Mm-hmm. And a lot of kids, like Brian said, they go, oh, I'm going to play here, I'll play there. Come watch one of these games and see how you stack up, because these guys can play.
Absolutely.
And when they open, when Coach Cornett has an open gym for you to come over and play against them, come over and you'll see what you need to work on in order to be the kind of ball player that can play on the next level. When you were talking about the Cumberlands, and of course their starting lineup, Andrew McConnell, who was a Division I transfer, 11.3, Javakio Thomas, 10.8, Malachi Robinson, who we were pointing out, he's a pogo stick. He's about 6'7" freshman, averages 4.1, but he is an outstanding defender. When you look at Brant Smithers, 10.3, and let me tell you something. The 2 or 3 games I watched, you better not leave him open, because he will knock it down. And then their last starter, Brady Bell, same way, very good shooter. So a good mixture, and they'll play 10 or 12 players. Alice Lloyd will do the same. They'll play 10 or 12 players in an up and down affair that we expect tonight.
Yeah, you look at them, you know, they've got a lot of guys that can shoot the three. You got Duke, Bell, McConnell, and Smithers all shooting the ball at a great pace. Yep. And, five guys that are in double figures for them. So look for, 91 points a game.
91 points a game.
Look for an explosive offense from them, and I'm anxious to see how Alice Lloyd stacks up.
And, the thing about it is it's a very exciting brand of basketball to watch. And I guess I'll probably say it 4 or 5 more times before it's over with. You just need to get out here and watch one of the games and see it up close. And Alice Lloyd is a very small gym, and you can get right on the first row and you can watch them and just amazed by their athleticism and not just their athleticism, their ability to knock down open shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Great facility. Looks like we're getting ready to get busy here with it, guys, and excited. Basketball season's around. It's cold outside.
Well, I worked outside all day today, so
you don't have to lie.
Well, most of the day.
Okay.
He was outside.
I was outside. I don't know about it. I work my mouth, which I do pretty good. But we're getting ready for the national anthem right here, and we'll take a break from the national anthem. We'll have the lineups for both teams, and we'll have some really good basketball here on Hometown 24 at Alice Lloyd College here at the Purry Athletic Center. So stay with us, and we'll be right back. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, Hayden Citizens Bank has been a community partner to Hayden and Leslie County. From the tens of thousands of dollars donated to our schools and local charities to the events we sponsor, with hundreds of volunteer hours from our employees. Hayden Citizens Bank is committed to this community because we've been here for over a century. Locally owned and locally operated, no other bank will work for the people of Hayden and Leslie County like Hayden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance helps protect more than 474,000 Kentucky families and businesses. Many of our members have been with us for years, even decades. Perhaps it's because of the competitive rates or our unmatched service. Or maybe the biggest reason is they know they can count on Kentucky's insurance company to be there when it matters. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back. As we were starting after the national anthem, University of Cumberlands, coached by Matt Daniel, fifth season for them as they turn the lights off. Senior guard, number 3, Andrew McConnell. Junior forward, Javakio Thomas, number 5. Number 7, freshman forward, Malachi Robinson. Number 11, junior guard, Brant Smithers. Number 12, senior guard Brady Bell. And once again, the University of Cumberlands are 8-0 on the season. Now for the Alice Lloyd College Eagles, 2-4 on the season, coached by Mr. Scott Cornett. As they're playing their intro music, and I believe a lot of people have heard that one before. first. Number 32, junior guard, Landon Napier, averaging 10 points on the season. Number 1, junior guard, Nas Welch, averaging 10.6 on the season. Number 55, freshman forward, Evan Sean Everso, averaging 16.3 points and 9.5 rebounds. Number 22, senior guard, Jacob Curry, averaging 6.3 points on the season. And last but not least, the guy that dictates the tempo for Alice Lloyd, senior guard, number 2, Koji Anderson, averaging 14.7 points on the season. And as the lights come back, where we can see our, there
we go.
But the officials are assigned, of course. Of course, Cumberlands are in the Mid-South Conference. In to step against Malachi Robinson will be Evan Everso for Alice Lloyd, and we're ready to go, guys. And it's a party, they say. Everso will tip it out of bounds, and it will be Cumberland's basketball. Of course, the arrow will go opposite to Alice Lloyd once the ball is brought in bounds. McConnell gives it up to Thomas. Robinson, Bell isolating Thomas on the block, going up against Curry. Good defense by Curry. He turns, goes off the board, misses it, gets his own rebound, misses it, gets his own rebound, will go up, and he will put it in.
Yeah, you notice right off the bat, you know, some really strong screens from that Cumberland team.
Yeah. Napier trying to come off the screen of Everso, being hounded on defense. Curry gives it up to Everso for the three. Comes up short. Rose fight for the rebound. Robinson with it.
Good open look for Everso right there.
McConnell getting everybody set here. Thomas with a handoff. Smithers kick to Robinson, and he's going to be called for steps. First turnover on the Cumberlands.
Yeah, and you see there that Alice Lloyd did a better job on the cutter, cutting through the lane that time.
A definite height advantage to the University of Cumberland.
Yeah. Welch gives it back to Anderson, to Napier. Got away with a little bit of a foul there. Slow whistle in college games, and Brian will talk about that as the game goes along. Everso trying to work off the screen of Curry, uses his body off the board, misses it. Fight for the rebound. McConnell comes down with it. He will kick it to Bell, and that's going to be the second turnover on the Cumberlands, and Coach Daniel's not going to like that.
Walled up there, Cumberland. It's, you know, they let a lot of the play dictate on the ability of the players to play through contact.
And physicality is something, as you move to that next level, you're not going to get touch fouls.
No.
Everso to Curry, three-pointer, good.
Nice looking shot there. A little pressure now this time.
Trying to use up a little bit of the shot clock, and Napier putting pressure on now, and Anderson knocks it away from McConnell. And I say McClendon, there is a McClendon. He played at Harlan Independent.
Yeah, heck of a ball player. Watching him over there playing the 13th region.
Oh, in the WYMT, he absolutely burned it up. So hopefully I excuse myself for saying those two are similar. I'll get it right. Robinson comes off, he spins. He will shoot the long three. Ill-advised shot, Everso with it. Had Welch behind the defense. Welch is going to go in off the board, puts it in.
Nice job by Evan on the rebound there and a push forward.
And I'd say Robinson's probably going to come to the bench. He's going to give it up for Thomas. Give Thomas 4.
Yeah, good transition for the Cumberlands there, getting down and getting the lob.
And he who hesitates loses on the other end. Eversole through his legs, picks it up. Anderson gives it to Kurt.
Cumberland way out, pushing the pressure, switching on all the ball screens.
And Alice Lloyd keeping all 5 people above the foul line most of the time. Eversole up, 15-footer good. Saw that many a time, guys, over at Hazard.
Yeah, and Eversole's strength really is translating well to this college game.
Smithers misses it. Rebound comes down to Anderson. He looks up to Welch. Welch cuts through, left hand off the board, doesn't go. McConnell with a rebound in the center of the floor.
You better have your track shoes on in this game.
Smithers 3. He's missed 2 in a row. Robinson with the offensive board. Fight for it. It's going to come. Napier's going to knock it back to Anderson up the left side. Eversole clips through off the board. Doesn't go. Rebound McConnell. McConnell steps through, gives it up. Thomas sets himself. Left hand, misses it. Might have had a little contact. Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
That paint's no place for the meek.
No.
Anderson staying in between McConnell. McConnell's
Great
got it knocked
defense.
away. Turnover.
Yeah, Eversole with some quick hands in there, picked the ball clean.
Napier, long 3. Good. Give him 5. Diamond press looks like falling back into the 2-2-1, gradually working it up. Skip all the way to Robinson. Robinson behind the back, jumper, good.
Was a nice move, Brian, to create space right there to get the open shot.
Yeah, and he's got great size and handles the ball actually well outside.
Napier with a handoff to Anderson. Anderson floater comes up short. Rebound's going to come down to Bell. Connell will work up the right side. Cross to Bell. Bell long 3. Comes up short. Might have been deflected. And he's not going to get it. And there's going to be wholesale changes as number 5 will come in for Alice Lloyd. That is Tyson Parks, sophomore, along with number 4, Desmere Hatchett, a junior. In for the Cumberlands, we have Harris, and we have number 4, Walton, along with number 25, Ibeza Mukor.
That was beautiful, man.
I love that.
I hope I got that right. Sports information people, and that's going to be a turnover that gives up to Harris. Anderson tries to throw him off balance, and he does. Rebound by Hatchett. Nice job by Anderson breaking his momentum going toward the goal. Parks with it. Gives it up to Napier. Long 3. No. Parks deflects it. It's going to go off him, and it'll be Cumberland's ball.
Yeah, and you notice we talked about the substitution just a few seconds ago. When you're playing at a pace that they are playing at and the energy that you're burning, you're not going to be able to play like in high school. You talk about these guys are playing 32 minutes a game. It does not happen at this level if you're playing at the level you need to play at.
And that's a media timeout and gives us a little bit of time to thank Alice Lloyd College for allowing us to come over here and allowing us to do the games here early in November before the high school season gets started. And Cumberland's usually is one of those schools that played Alice Lloyd a lot back in my day and Jim Bob's day, and, conference affiliations and different things led, the Cumberlands didn't play Alice Lloyd. So as Carmichael for Harlan County, from Harlan County, checks in for Coach Cornett. I think I got all the subs that came in for the Cumberlands. Of course, it's 10-6 here early. Alice Lloyd with 14:41 to go, and Brian was talking about the endurance that it takes to get up and down and just the physicality of beating on someone down low, and then the up and down. You got 10 extra feet that you've got to run. So, and the horn doesn't stop the game.
No. Nope. A very, very small lineup in here for Alice Lloyd right now.
Yeah, they will definitely have to make sure they've got a body on somebody.
And that one will go down for McConnell. It rocked and rolled and finally went in. Parks with a dribble handoff, and it's going to have an offensive foul call.
Illegal screen.
And that's going to be on number 4, Hatchett. And that's going to be the first foul of the game. And Napier will go out, and in will come Will Alexander, a freshman for Alice Lloyd. And here comes the pressure. Harris will get it across. Goes back, and there's McClendon now. I didn't get him. McConnell with a 3, comes up short. Rebound's going to come down to Carmichael in the middle of the floor. Doesn't have the odds and pulls it back. Smart play by Carmichael. Parks trying to set the screen. Gives it up to Parks. Might have got away with a walk there.
Yeah, he shuffled him a little.
Yeah. But you look at the defensive intensity.
Yeah.
Gives it up to Parks, and it doesn't go.
Great look.
It drew the double team and made a nice little underhanded pass, but couldn't finish.
Walton gives it up to McConnell. Goes inside, and it's going to be bound, and it goes off, and it's going to be a miss. Nice defense by Parks. Alexander with a rebound.
You better be a man if you go in the block.
Yeah. Hedging strong and it goes in for Hatchett the 3. Alice Lloyd hot from the 3-point line. Had to have a few tonight if they wanted to upset the University of the Cumberlands. Carmichael coming strong off of that screen. 3 good that time once again. That's McClendon with the 3. We saw a lot of that. Like we said, why he played at Harlan Independent.
Yeah, way too open right there.
Yeah.
And you've got to make sure you know where the shooters are. Good slip right there.
Goes back. Parks comes up short, gets his own rebound. Kick out to Carmichael. 3. Good. (16-12) Alice Lloyd. Behind the back Harris. And that's going to be a block call on Parks. And a little shaking up on that one. That's going to be his first, team's second. And he was passing the basketball, so it'll be put up underneath. Number 20 in for Alice Lloyd, Aiden Sloan, a junior. Looking, throwing it out here to Walton. Into the lane, gives it up, and it's going to be good. He beats him a core with his second, or 2 points. I thought it was his second basket. Sloan with the basketball, turns, gives it up to Everso, turns, pivots, got his body on him, but no call. He had to work through that physicality underneath.
Yeah, and a lot of size.
Yeah, and he just walls up. You know, that's a big guy there.
Smithers, 3.
Yeah, Cumberland is starting to get into a little bit more of a flow on offense now.
Alice Lloyd with 4 threes and the Cumberlands with 3. Alice Lloyd with a motion offense. Sloan coming off the screen. Gives it up. Alexander 3. Ever so pump fake. And he's going to be hand checked that time. That's going to be the first foul on the Cumberlands, as that was on Ibizimacor. Thomas will come in for him. Napier will come in, and so will Curry as Carmichael goes out, and Hatchett. Sloan to inbounds. Goes to Everso. He's backing down, backs down, goes through, and he's going to have it blocked. Got his own rebound, but on the way up, he is fouled. And that's going to be on Thomas, and that'll be his first, team second. Everso to the line.
Nice strong move there by Evan.
Yeah, not getting frustrated, you know, and,
absolutely.
And, you know, he gets blocked, gets his own rebound, goes up strong and draws the foul. So, you know, Evan's really translating well into this ball game.
66% so far on the season.
That
one's coming up long.
He's got the body and the strength to play through that physicality, and it showed there on that play.
Second one going up, and it is good. Give him 6 on the night. Tied 17-17 here. Clendon all the way across Smithers. Pump fake gets Everso to come out on him. McClendon long 3, doesn't go. Rebound's going to come down to Thomas. Spins back, goes up with the left hand and puts it in. Thomas with 6.
Yeah, University of Cumberlands really having their way on the offensive boards.
Yeah, and it's just a size thing when you get to that.
Then when you're block out and have position, they just jump over you.
Yeah. Kicker to Alexander, 3 good.
He's got a nice looking shot.
He does.
And that's going to be good, and a foul.
I looked down to put a stat down, and I missed what happened, Manus.
Napier stole it, put it in, and he was fouled by Robinson. Robinson's going to pick up his first, and Robinson's going to come out. Harris is into the game. Napier will go to the line, shooting 64% on the season, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. I promise I won't use any football analogies tonight. We've been doing a lot of football, and he's going to roll that one in. 23-19, Alice Lloyd as we near the 10-minute mark. And that's going to be a walk. Failure to put that ball down. Pressure affecting the Cumberlands guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And Alice Lloyd's not really using it to try to cause a turnover. They're just trying to make them eat a little bit of the clock up, just a token.
Sloan will handle the basketball. Comes off the screen. Everso looking to shoot the 3. Curry gives it back to Everso. Ball fake 3. Good.
Nice screen and roll there, and then step back for Evan on that play.
Give him 9. Clendon goes into the wrong place, but able to get out of there. Harris, no one's on him, but he kicks it. Smithers, pump fake, 3. Go a little bit long. Walton with a rebound, puts it in. His first 2.
And again there, Jim, he's talking about second chance opportunities.
Yeah. Wide offensive set for Alice Lloyd. Curry long 3, and it goes off the back of the iron. Napier will hustle for it, and it will go out of bounds. And it will be a media timeout. 26-21, Alice Lloyd will be back in 30. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
Here at Klutz Auto Sales in Hazard, Kentucky, we specialize in used vehicles, and we work with all types of credit. We're with you before and after the sale.
We stand behind every car we sell, ensuring that you drive away with confidence. We want you to be totally comfortable with your purchase because at Klutz Auto, you are the priority.
We've been your trusted dealer for 47 years. Visit us at Klutz Auto Sales across from Walmart on Highway 80. Call us at 606-439-5065.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
Welcome back after the media timeout. Alice Lloyd up 26-21. Alice Lloyd coming ready to play this game, guys.
Absolutely. They've shot the ball extremely well. And as Jim was alluding to, the only thing that really they could do maybe a little bit better is to keep the Cumberlands off the offensive glass a little bit. And just, the size is pushing them down. They need to just take another step back, get them behind them just a little bit.
Just try to clear out some space in there.
Alice Lloyd with 6 made 3-pointers. I'm sure Coach Daniels has echoed about getting out on the 3-point. Goes into Thomas. He looked, skip pass all the way across. Another turnover for the Cumberlands.
They had that backside lob set up right there, but Alice Lloyd was able to move in and
Welch back in the basketball game with the basketball. Gives it to Everso. Got the angle, goes up. Goes with Bell. Bell being guarded by Napier. Thought McConnell tried to go up with it, but Curry with a nice defense. McConnell coming off the screen of Thomas. Got a mismatch. Kicks it out. Bell, 3. Comes up short. Rebound's going to come to Walton. McConnell, 3. And Rose doesn't go, but Harris is there with a putback.
Yeah, 3 more offensive rebounds for the Patriots.
8 people in the scoring column for the Cumberlands. Sloan with a basketball going against Harris. Able to beat him. Little fake. Gives it up to
nice
Napier.
Pass.
Oh, deflected. That one was going out of bounds. McConnell did him a favor.
Good look there on that play when he drew the defense to Napier cutting back door.
Yeah, the thing, though, Brian, he did make a beautiful pass there, but the length of the Cumberlands really kind of negates that spacing inside.
Close it down so quickly.
And, guys, you got to come on 2 feet. In the game of basketball, you can't be up in the air. You got to come jump stop with 2 feet in order to make that pass. Anderson with the basketball out of the one. He's got to get it
Shot
up.
clock
And the
down.
didn't realize what the shot clock was, and I didn't either. Unable to get it off, and that'll be a turnover on Alice Lloyd.
And a lot of that's caused by the
deflection.
Yes, the deflection, and it didn't reset, and not knowing what was happening there on the offensive end. Good hands there.
Anderson with the knockaway. Welch in the middle of the floor. He got a 3 against 3. Gives it up to Anderson. Trailer for Curry. 3 long. Up for the rebound. Thomas is going to come down with it. McConnell up the left side. In and out. Spin dribble. Up. My good word. Misses it.
They stepped on the line.
Oh, my. McConnell with 9.9 there on the style, but 0.0 on the point side.
That's what I was going to say. That's a pretty good-looking move.
Man, it was nice.
It reminded you of yourself, maybe?
I did that a few times and came out of the game because I did it. But anyway, Coach Bates, if you're tuning in, you remember that probably. Goes to Walton. Harris with a pump fake, and he's fouled on the floor by Welch.
Yeah,
and that's going to be his first, and that's going to be the team's third. Both teams with 3 team fouls apiece.
Stay down on the floor on the closeout.
And I don't think Harris, if you look at his stats, I don't think he's considered a three-point artist. He's more of that right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Step back 3. It comes up long. Good rebound. And Rasnick, I didn't see him come in, got the rebound. Welch goes in, stops, gives it out to him for the wide open 3. Doesn't go. Rebound from Harris way up with 2 hands. Rasnick, a senior for Coach Cornett. Walton into the lane, turns, pivots, gives it up to Thomas. He's got it, puts it in.
Nice move there.
Really nice little 2-man game in there.
Thomas with 8 as they draw within 1 at 26-25, nearing the 7-minute mark.
You can see that University of Cumberland are really pushing him off the 3-point line now.
Everson, strong move.
Nice move there by Evan.
Right through the contact, guys.
Yeah, and like you said, Jim, they are pushing. You're 26, 28 feet out now trying to run your offense.
Kick out, Walton, 3. Off. McConnell back to Walton, gives it up. Nice play to Harris. Boom, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
As Evan comes up with a little smile on his face. There wasn't a whole lot he could do right there.
Nothing you can do about that.
Protect your face.
What you find out in a college game, it's 2 points, and you better go on back and play.
Better keep playing.
Because they're going to happen again. McConnell going to give it up to Harris again. Give Harris 6 now, and that brings the Cumberland's bench off the floor and gives them the lead, 29-28. Anderson goes in, left hand, puts it in.
Really nice take right there from Anderson.
Yeah,
First
no
2.
fear.
Gives it up as we speed the pace up. Connell kick. Walton trying to get in the lane. Nice job by Anderson. Napier runs Bell off the 3-point line. 3-point shot comes off, and that's going to be Alice Lloyd College basketball.
And, you can see the University of Cumberland's doing such a great job on that dribble, step in, great space and kick, dribble, step in, and kick. Find the open shooter.
And, the game is, it's a really simple game, spacing and angles.
Yep.
And they are spaced very well, has Alice Lloyd extended a lot on their defense. When you have to help hit the open guy and they're so quick, you can get the shot off.
Parks back in the basketball game along with Hatchett for Alice Lloyd. Anderson being hounded, and finally there's the foul call, and that's going to be on number 25, I believe. Yes, that's 25. That's his second, Ibiza McCord. That's going to be his second
mugging of the night.
And once again, if I am mispronouncing that, I do apologize. 30-29 Alice Lloyd as we near the 5-minute mark. Napier, 3. Good. Give him 6. Alice Lloyd backing out of the zone pressure in the backcourt. Running one-hander, rolls and goes in for Smithers. Give him 5.
That was pretty good defense that time there.
Well, he pushed him all the way out of the lane, and he just
a better shot.
Better offense than defense in that situation. And that
traveled.
Yep.
And, Alice Lloyd's doing a better job of keeping the Cumberlands in front of them. But when they keep them in front, then they have to finish the play by getting the rebound.
And we've got a media timeout. We'll take it, 33-31, 4:36 left in the first half. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn. It is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Welcome back to the campus of Alice Lloyd College, the Bank of Hyman basketball game of the week. And yes, we're not on the football field. We're on the basketball court, but sometimes you feel like it when you're playing in a physical game like this. But you've not seen one player from either team say anything when they thought they may have been fouled, or we thought they may have been fouled.
Because that's what you get accustomed to.
Right.
When you're playing in this league, that's how it is. This league is a physical league. And
do you, when you have practice, do you even blow a whistle during your practices or scrimmages?
We didn't very often.
Because if you did, you get used to a fast whistle.
Yeah.
And here comes Alice Lloyd after the timeout. Here comes the pressure I was talking about. And nice hands as he got into the passing lane. Hatchett with nice hands goes into Parks. Pump fake, goes into the lane, turns back to his left. Got to get out of that lane.
Out of there.
Anderson, 3. 5. Assist to Parks. I thought they may have called a 3-second, but they don't call that in college either.
No, they call it.
No, unless he's got a campground built. As we near the 4-minute mark, once again, Alice Lloyd hitting the 3. Coming off the high screen, McConnell in and out, dribble in and out again. Anderson bodying up to him, stays with him. McConnell off the board, puts it in. Give him 5.
Yeah, really showing some strength right there by being able to just body himself down into the lane and get his shot.
Anderson, 3. Comes up short, rebounds come down to Smithers.
That was a good look that time for Anderson.
Yeah.
And now Lloyd's with a small lineup in here right now, guys. They got to be very careful. And that's exactly what the Cumberlands are going to do, take advantage.
Ibiza McCord, he had it. Could have picked up that third foul going over the back. Oh, probably got away with a walk there.
That's
going to be out of bounds. Everso and Curry will come back in, as well as Thomas and Walton will come in for the Cumberlands. Thank you once again for joining us here on Hometown 24, a basketball special over from the Purry Athletic Center. Walton goes all the way across. Nice catch by Harris. Across to Smithers, and you got to pick him up as soon as he gets across the line. Three.
Yeah, nice shot.
That's his second. Give him 8 on the night. Draws even once again at 36 apiece. And we're going to have I believe that's going to be an offensive foul on the handoff. And I believe that's going to be on Anderson.
Yeah.
And he's wanting to know why he got a foul. That's going to be his first, and that'll be team's fourth.
Got to be set. You can't hit him with the hip, and I think that's what he was.
Well, I think that he received more than he gave right
there,
there, Brian.
Yeah, it's pretty tough on him.
Number 12, Hazel, will come in for Alice Lloyd College. Give it up. It's open. Thomas open in the lane. Steps through, goes up, puts it in. Give him double figures with 10. Cumberland takes the lead, 38-36, as the crowd, more and more people coming in, guys.
Starting to come in.
Got their work study done. Everso bulling his way in, steps through, left hand.
Yeah. Really nice move to use the backboard as a little extra protection to clear him out on the reverse.
Absolutely.
Give Everso 13. Harris with a basketball skip all the way across. Smithers 3, comes up short. Napier 1 against 1. McConnell goes to his strong side, goes up off the board and puts it in.
Nice take.
Give him 8. McConnell up the left side, off the foot. Hazel goes to the floor, gets it. Nice look up to Napier, trying to catch up to him. He goes up and he is fouled.
Yeah, nice defensive sequence there for Alice Lloyd.
And the foul is going to be on Smithers, his first. That will send Napier to the line for 2, where he is 1 for 1 tonight. First one is good. Smithers will come out, and in for him will be Bell. Bell, the senior guard. Napier trying to make both of them here. And it rolls, doesn't go. Walton with the rebound. Harris gives it up to Thomas, going against Everso. Nice help by Hazel. Over the top. Just too much length there, guys.
Too much size.
Yeah, just a good job of interior passing, too. Tanner Walton really got the ball quick to the open guy.
Absolutely. The touch pass off of it.
Harris with 8. 41-40, Alice Lloyd, 117. Picks his dribble up, does Anderson. Everso step to him.
Need to get some spacing.
Anderson trying to make it as it's down to 4 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it off. Steps through, and it doesn't go. Rebound. Oh, Hazel had it. He gets back to him, puts it in.
Way to hang with it there.
Hazel has come in, guys, and he's really got after him there. He's got his hands on it again.
Yeah, great energy.
And we saw that same thing when he was playing at Hazard.
Yeah. Yep. Carmichael comes in for Napier. Napier says, I need a break here with 46 seconds to go. Connell with a call. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Thomas in and out dribble. Loses him there. Harris goes up, and he is fouled. Hard foul by Hazel, but he keeps the ball from going in.
Yeah, that's what you're taught to do. I mean, he went after the ball. There's no way he was going to get that one up.
Harris will go to the line, and Hazel might have looked at the scouting report. Harris, a 50% free throw shooter.
Yeah, Hazel's really brought some energy in for the Eagles here. He's played hard on both ends of the floor.
Harris's first one is good. Give him 9. Oh, and they'll give it back. Nice job by the official.
Yeah, he was stepping in as he was throwing. That happens
a lot.
Yeah.
And is that the proper protocol, Brian?
Yes, absolutely.
And that one rolls off, and Everso comes down with it. Stay with us. We'll have the double quick halftime show in 28 seconds. So stay with us. We'll talk about a little bit of everything. Might try to grab somebody and talk to them. Everso left hand. Oh,
nice look.
Hazel gives it up to Everso for the 3. Doesn't go. Harris with a rebound at 10 seconds. And Coach Daniel calls a timeout that he was getting ready to lose. So we're going to stay right here. We'll stay here with 8.7 seconds to go. And that's something new that I think sooner or later we're going to have that in the high school game.
I think so, too. Yeah, you didn't want to lose that timeout. He had the ball. He's got 8 seconds to go.
Yeah.
He's going to set something up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's no sense in wasting it when you can come in and set up something that you want to get here and look for them to try to I look for them to maybe to even go back to that lob off the back screen right here.
Yeah, what they'll try to do is I think they'll run some high action up here with a screen, maybe a ball screen, try to draw the defense and get somebody cutting through on the backside. They've got the height and the jumping ability, so if they can get the big guys of Alice Lloyd to suck up, then they'll go on the backside of them here with about 8 seconds to go.
Coach Cornett tried to get Shelton in with the second horn had already blown. Goes McConnell to Thomas, goes in, and he's not going to get to it. They get it off. Walton up again, and he puts it in at the horn to tie the game up at 43 apiece here in the first half. And when we come back, we'll have the double quick halftime show. So stay with us here, and we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff. Try to get somebody to talk to, and if not, the 3 of us will do a lot of talking. So stay with us on Hometown 24.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brought to you by Double Quick, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffensberger Law.
Welcome back to the Double Quick halftime show. And, of course, I'm Magnus Blair, and I'm joined by Brian Johnson, and I'm joined by Jim McCall. David Adams on assignment, on grandparent assignment tonight. So, of course, Friday, WYMT and Hometown 24 will bring you the Belfry Breathitt County game. So I'll get that off by saying that right away. Hometown 24 will not be doing a game solely on Channel 24. Also going on around, and we're talking about Alice Lloyd College, the volleyball team is in Joplin, Missouri, and they will be playing in pool play, and that pool play will be taking place over the course of the next 2 days. They're also in the pool with the defending 2024 champs, Arlington Baptist. Also, the men's soccer team is playing in Kissimmee, Florida. And I looked today, and it was 80 degrees down there. So
that would be a nice place to be.
And, of course, they played today, and they tied 2-2 with Faith Baptist College in their pool play. And they'll continue playing right on up through Thursday. So just a tidbit of information for Alice Lloyd College on, and congratulations to the soccer and the women's volleyball team and getting to the Nationals. You don't do that every day.
No.
You ever get to the Nationals at?
No.
sore subject. I'm sorry I brought that up. But anyway, guys, up and down the fire, very physical as we expected. Alice Lloyd College knocking down the three-pointers and really getting after it on the defensive end.
Yeah, the only thing that's keeping Cumberlands really in the game here in the first half was the offensive rebounding.
Absolutely.
I mean, multiple 2, 3, up to 4 times to get the shot in. Alice Lloyd just, and it's been live and die by the three-point shot if you're Alice Lloyd.
Yeah, and if you make a good defensive stance and a good stand and get a stop, if you get the first rebound, then this game's probably not tied up at this point.
No, you're 100% correct.
So as a coach, what do? Your plan is about as good as you can play. What do you do at halftime when that is one of the things? Do you dwell upon that? What do you do, guys?
Well, no, you've played well. You played as well as you can play, and the ball game's tied. All you have to do is you make one stop here, one stop there, a couple of adjustments, keep shooting the ball well, and you're right in the game at the end of the game.
Well, and Brian, the one thing, if I'm Coach Cornett in the halftime, I'm going to say, hey, we're going to have to up our physicality a little bit.
Yes.
Because, if you're not clearing the space to get that offensive rebound, the only thing you can do is shove harder. And,
right.
Because they're in position, but a lot of times College of Cumberland or University of Cumberland are pushing them down under the rim. So you just got to say, hey, man up. And if you get called for a foul, so be it.
So be it. They're not the officials are not going to call a foul and over the back or a push is actually what it is. There is no such thing as over the back.
Yeah.
They're not going to call that if you're under the rim.
And, do you change – and once again, going back into the locker room, you look down your number of fouls, and nobody has 2 fouls for Alice Lloyd. The Bismarck has 2 for the Cumberlands. Do you say, let's be a little bit more handsy? When they go up, push a little bit with your hips as they go up and that kind of stuff to not draw attention to the foul. But how much of that do you also say in the locker room?
At this level, you adjust to how the officials call the game. And if they let you become more and more physical or using your body, that's what you do. You have to survive. And you've seen it too before. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, as a player, when you're on this level, Brian, and you've been playing the collegiate level for 2 or 3 years, you know what the refs are going to let you by with after the first half.
Yes.
And you dictate what you're going to do based on what they do. And, if I'm undersized by 4 to 6 inches, then I'm going to do everything in my means. And, if it means picking up a couple more fouls, so be it. But I'm going to really, really start getting tough, boxing out down there in the paint. And, I don't think that – I think they're doing a good job, Alice Lloyd, on the perimeter defense. But it's just, under the go, just basically on the boards.
It's the second shot opportunities is what's really hurt them. And we talked earlier how good that the guards were keeping the guys in front, and they make them take a tough shot, and they miss a shot, and then you get 1 or 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. And it's very difficult when you've got a team that's got the size of the Cumberlands to keep from letting them score if they get 2 or 3 opportunities within 5 feet of the basket.
Do you start crashing with your guards a little more? Because, ever so, Parks to a certain extent, but ever so is really the only big body you've got for Alice Lloyd. Do you start sending your guards, crashing the boards with the guards a little bit more?
You have to send all 5 defensively.
Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Yes.
You've been around this a long time, and because, they'll try to leak out.
Yes.
And they'll leak 2 guards out pretty much on every shot. So this time, maybe in the second half, Cornett says, hey, listen, we're going 5 to the glass.
We're all 5 going. We're not going to worry about trying to get something cheap in transition. We've got to stop them from getting 2 or 3 shots. So all 5, we're all team rebounding. Everybody's got to go. We're not going to try to leak out. The guards are going to have to help get the rebounds.
And, when you start looking at that, and I was listening to you guys talk, and I pulled up the stats, the official stats, not my stats, but the official stats. The Cumberlands, 19 of 42, 45%. Alice Lloyd, 16 of 35, 45%. But here's the difference. 3-point field goals. Alice Lloyd, 8 of 17. The Cumberlands, who I probably inserted Bigfoot in mouth at the beginning of the game and talked about their perimeter shooting, are only 4 of 16 from the 3-point. And, you know, you got to give credit to Alice Lloyd by running at them and running them off the lines. And then when you're looking at the free throws, Alice Lloyd 3 of 5, the Cumberlands 1 of 2. Turnovers, I think this is a stickler for Coach Daniel. 9 turnovers for the Cumberlands, 6 for Alice Lloyd. Points off turnovers. Alice Lloyd, 16 points off of turnovers.
Yeah, that's a great transition. That's a really high rate.
And then, you know, we didn't keep rebounds, but then when you look at the rebounds, 28 rebounds for the Cumberlands, 16 for Alice Lloyd.
And to make that worse,
and how many of those are offensive?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that.
Okay.
12
offensive rebounds.
To Alice Lloyd's forward assist. Cumberland, 10. Alice Lloyd with 8. Steals. Alice Lloyd with 5 steals to the Cumberland's 2. Fouls. Both teams, like I said, 5 fouls. Bench points, 18 for the Cumberlands, 11 Alice Lloyd. Second chance points. Going right back to the offensive boards, 12 for the Cumberlands, 6 for Alice Lloyd. Points in the paint. Cumberland's 24, Alice Lloyd 14. And then fast break points, both teams really good getting back. The dunk was 1, so 2 points each for both teams.
Yeah.
And that is the official stats coming from Alice Lloyd College. And we're nearing the 5-minute mark. Big game going on in Madison Square Garden. Anybody know who's playing in Madison Square Garden?
Hey, we know who's playing, but who's had time to look at their phone?
Yeah.
And when we're looking at it, it is, for those that are taping it and watching this, if you'll just turn away or turn the sound down, it is 19-17 Michigan State at the 12-minute timeout. So looks like an excellent game going on at Madison Square Garden.
MSG.
Yeah, and Izzo, he's in my opinion
one of the
best to ever. And not only that, he will muddy up the cleanest pool of water. I'm telling you, you watch one of his games, and he is going to make it a classic, old-school Big Ten game every time you play him.
Every time.
And, you know, the Big Ten known for their intense defense. Can I say it that way? Intense defense. And, of course, Kentucky, sometimes they don't play very well when they're being physical with them. So once that happens and a coach sees that, guess what happens?
Oh, yeah, that's what you're going to get a dose of, intimidation.
You're going to get a heavy dose of it. So, you know, the thing about it is, and I just got an email that we're having free food tomorrow at work. Jim, I don't know about Brian if he'll have free food.
He said he was coming over.
I'm coming to where you're at if you've got free food.
We got free food, and so all 3 of us will be eating food over at the Alternative Center. 3.5 minutes, guys. Let's look at what each team needs to do. We've kind of mentioned it here before we go to a little bit of a break. What does each team need to do, guys?
All right, well, you know, we talked about, and you read the stats there, you're going to have to, if you're Alice Lloyd, you're going to have to stop the points in the paint and the offensive rebounds. You're going to have to try to even that up a little bit more in this second half. And you're going to have to continue to shoot the ball the way you shot it in the first half. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I think with the Cumberland's number one thing is you're going to have to get some shots to go down the perimeter. They've had a lot of good looks out there. And like Manus had talked about before the game, we know they can shoot the ball by looking at the statistics. I mean, they've got 4 guys that have, put the ball up 40 or 45 times already from three-point line in this early season, and they're just not going down. So, I mean, they're hitting the boards well. They're not playing bad on the defensive end. It's just getting shots to fall.
And what do you tell a shooter?
Hey, keep shooting,
keep
baby.
Shooting. That's right. And we're going to take a break, and when we take the break, we'll be back, and we'll have the second half. And we've got a dandy, as Jim and Brian knows that David Adams always says. We got a dandy, and we do. 43-43 here at the half. So stay with us on Hometown 24, and we'll bring you the second half when we come back.
Good times, good food, and good people at the Goal Line Bar and Grill. Come try their daily lunch specials as well as the best steak in Hazard as voted by the people. Looking for something fun to do? Hit up the tables and the dartboard. Also, trivia night every Tuesday evening. Goal Line has all your favorite big sports events on the big screen. There's something for everyone at Goal Line. Goal Line Bar and Grill in Hazard.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffensperger from Hoffensperger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffensperger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning.
Welcome back to the Bank of Hindman game of the week, and we have got a dandy 43 all here as we get ready for the second half. Thank you for joining us here on Hometown 24. We appreciate all of our sponsorship and everything as the upcoming basketball season looms, and we'll have a schedule out for 24 and 25. Myself, Jim, David, Brian, Betty Call. Who knows who may be on some of those games.
Show up.
So if there's a game in the coverage area, probably one of the other is going to be there. So looking forward to it. Not that I want the football season to end anytime soon and turn down an opportunity to go watch Kentucky and Vandy in Nashville, because I'm going to go watch Kentucky in basketball Friday night, and I didn't think I could do the doubleheader.
Nice.
So here we go. Looks like the same starting five. No, Walden has come in for Richardson, or Robinson, I'm saying, not Richardson. Thought too much, and Anderson goes straight in and misses it. Outlet's going to come to McConnell in the middle, and it's back tipped. Welch with the basketball. Gives it to Everso. Thomas, the best defender on the team, and that's who he's going to take. And he's wrapped up, and that's going to be a foul on Thomas.
Yeah, I thought we were about to, he was trying to put a UFC move on him.
I thought he had him in the Cobra clutch there for a second.
If John Noble's watching this game, he's probably seen that 2 or 3 times on the wrestling mat.
I believe Evan was getting ready to tap out.
Yeah. Thomas with his second foul.
Holding him again.
And that's going to be a hold coming off the screen. And that, once again, is going to be on Thomas, and that's going to be his third.
And that's a good job by Evan, making him, he's getting open, trying to get to the basket. Make him hold him.
Yeah. And, you know, like you said, you've got to be a threat.
You have got to, and they're wrestling again.
And they're going right back out, trying to get that fourth foul.
Absolutely.
He turns, goes up, and it's blocked.
But that's fine.
In the middle of the floor, McConnell with a three. It comes up long. Rebound is tapped out. McConnell comes up with it. Kick for the three. Bell. Thomas rebounds. Back tilt by Everso.
Nice hands by Everso.
Napier thought about it. Curry from way downtown. Good.
Way downtown.
Woo. Wow. Second three on the night. Give him 6.
That was deep.
Yeah, that was probably close to 30 feet out there.
That's
Curry average.
MTV had him in 10 points. Connell with the basketball goes into Thomas. He's got to get out of the lane. Never gets out of the lane. Reverse.
Nice move.
Walton, give him 6. Left Anderson for a moment. Tipped away from Napier.
Really pushing on ever so hard in the paint, trying to make him work for every touch he gets right now.
And they need to go right at him. He's got 3 fouls.
Faces up, knocked away. Like I said, Thomas, the best defender on the Cumberlands. Got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Step back. Anderson comes up short. Walton with a rebound.
Nobody going to the offensive glass.
Not a single
there.
eagle attacked the glass there.
Goes straight into Harris. Dribbles off his feet. And
Get on the
McConnell
floor.
goes to the floor. Anderson gives it up to Welch. Goes in off the board. And he is fouled by Bell, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, it's a nice take because he drew the contact on the take. It would have been a difficult shot to make, but he used his body to draw the foul.
Yeah, good body control, and he stuck that big left arm out there and absorbed it and then flipped it up.
Welch, 67% on the season.
And he's strong.
Rolls and doesn't go. Robinson will come in for Harris.
You know, really, man, it's a kind of surprise at the free throw percentage these guys are shooting, you know, on the college level, and most of them are shooting 65 to 67%.
And a pretty good sample so far, and that rolls in. Give Welch 3, ball in the middle, 2 against 1, gives it up, Thomas puts it in.
Slow rotation. Yeah, coming back off the little token pressure.
And it could be a little fatigue at this point, Brian.
Oh, I would be a lot fatigued.
Thomas with 12. Welch picks it up, gives it to Eversole, and you can feel the intensity of the pressure by the University of the Cumberlands. In other words, they're getting right up on them now.
They're getting up on them.
8 seconds on the clock. Anderson long 3, and it goes.
Good looking shot. They've got to get back.
Yeah.
Gives it up to Thomas. He puts it in.
Yeah, at some point they're going to have to come out of the press.
And just get back on defense.
Well, at what point is it plus minus?
Yes, exactly.
Napier with a basketball. Gives it to Anderson. Looking for that 3.
Good
screen. Gives it up to Welch. Has the angle blocked by Robinson. Gives it to Anderson. 3. Good. Third 3 on the night. Give him 11. Welch playing off of Robinson. Mismatch in the lane. McConnell going against Napier. Pump fakes. Blocked by Eversole coming off the backside.
Good job there by Evan on the help side.
Welch will go out, and in will come Hatchett. 53-49, Alice Lloyd. The ball is deflected by Eversole, but Robinson able to get it. McConnell 3, good. Third 3 on the night, give him 11.
That's deep.
Way downtown.
Boy, the Eagles are on fire from deep.
Is there a marker over there in that same spot?
Telling you,
Evidently, that's the one they mark over there, like the little nail, you know, on the free throw line. Robinson going in deep, turns, fades, misses it. Rebound to Napier. Might have rushed that one just a little bit. Anderson in and out dribble with the left hand, being hounded by McConnell. Goes in, turns, backside, good.
He's on fire right now.
Give him 8 in the first part of the second half, guys.
Yeah, he's shooting in a big goal right now.
Big goal.
You can see why he's averaging 14.7. McConnell move, gives it up. That's all Napier could do.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's a good foul.
Kind of got Landon in a bad position because Anderson got beat out front. He had to step over. He's a little step late getting back to the guy. But it's a good foul, but otherwise he was going to rock the rim right there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And there's no doubt when he gets the ball in the paint what he's doing with it.
Absolutely.
42% on the free throw line, so that equates to you take that chance.
Oh, yeah.
And he makes the first.
Of course, since you said that, he makes it.
He's got great rotation on his shot. Doesn't get it up very high.
Sloan will come in for Anderson. Parks comes in, and Evan Chung gets a well-deserved rest.
Him and Anderson both. And, you know, the media's coming up here in the next minute, so he's going to steal a minute right here. And that's what you do in college when you've got that going on.
This is the second one. Napier knocked away, but comes back up with it. Sloan will run the offense. Excuse the kick for Curry. Doesn't go. Rebound's going to come down to Robinson. Got the ball in the middle of the floor.
Stop the ball.
Man, and that's going to be a block.
Ooh. I don't know if he was under the circle or.
Didn't see a call on that, but Sloan's going to pick it up. And that will run us into the media timeout. We'll take a timeout too. 58-53, Alice Lloyd. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Welcome back to the campus of Alice Lloyd College as we'll have free throws after the media timeout. And Sloan trying to take that charge on Robinson. And, you know, sometimes as I'll let the horn sound all the way through, one of the best horns you'll see and hear. But Robinson can take off probably from the free throw line and getting that shot going up, and he misses the first of two. One of three so far.
And it's tough to stand there and take a charge from a guy that's 6'8", 6'9", running at you wide open.
Yeah, if I was an official, I'd have a hard time not giving it to him.
Yeah.
But I'm not an official.
Even though he does officiate some.
We'll try not to.
Curry with the basketball goes to Sloan. Sloan, left-hand dribble into the middle of the lane, picks his dribble up, gives it to Hatchett up with an 18-footer up long. Rebound's going to come down to Walton. I think a lot of that, guys, is they just intend on getting back real quickly. McConnell three, long, push by Thomas to get the rebound, but Parks said, I'll take it anyway.
Yeah, and Curry did a great job coming in from the guard position.
Nobody don't stop it but Robinson with a block.
Great move.
And just had the angle.
Yeah, it's just the size is all it is there.
Yep. Curry will go out as Hazel will come in, who gave great minutes in the first half, along with Alexander, who knocked a three down. Kick out's going to go into the backcourt, which is perfectly legal. Hatchett will bring it up. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
They're trying to turn the corner.
Sloan had him for just a second, but Robinson in the passing lane. Hazel's shot was blocked a little bit. Got a kick out. McConnell behind the defense, and he's going to lay it in with a left hand as they draw within two at 58-56. 13 on the night for McConnell, who averages 11. Sloan goes in, pump fakes, and you can't do that.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go in there.
Thomas gives it up. Smithers three. Lead Cumberlands.
Yeah, you kind of feel like right now, they've traded blow, but it kind of feel like Alice Lloyd losing a little bit of that momentum right now and just getting a little punch drunk.
Yeah. It's 30 seconds, and we'll stay here.
Yeah, they
after the timeout by Coach Cornyn. And, you may see Coach go right back with his initial starting group here.
Yeah, you know, it's a game of runs anyway, and Alice Lloyd is struggling to get a good look, and the Cumberlands the last 2-3 trips have come down and got something really easy.
Yeah, and that's probably, you think that's a fatigue factor?
I think so, you know, and, you know, they've given them their best shot, and they've withstood, and then they just keep coming, and that's a sign of a good team.
Yeah, and you have to work so hard against a team that's physically bigger than you that, you know, you're going to have to come down here and hit a couple of big shots to get momentum back on your side.
And, you know, Coach Cornett played 12 people in the first half to keep that from happening here in the second half.
Yeah.
As much as he could do. So after the 59-58, Coach Cornett trying to negate the momentum that the Cumberlands have come up with here.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference, too, when Everso's not in there because they can get out on those shooters so much quicker, they don't have to sag back and help at all.
Right. And he's with this small lineup. And actually the Cumberlands is kind of small right now as well.
And, you know, you think about and look at it, Robinson is guarding Sloan.
Yeah, that's
the point
6'6" to 5'10" right there.
So he's hounding him, and it's hard to make those entry passes with that pressure.
Yeah,
Hazel goes up, and he is fouled.
Nice job.
Wow.
Nice job by Hazel.
Yeah, I didn't think there's any way he's going to get that shot off, and he kind of hangs to the last second.
And the foul is on McConnell, and that's going to be his first. And Hazel will go to the line where he has not attempted a free throw this year. And he attempts his first, misses it. And Walton is going to come up with a rebound. Alice Lloyd up now 60-59. Robinson with a fake goes in, and he is fouled. And it's going up, so that means he's going to get 2 free throws. Hazel will pick up his second. You know, the thing about Robinson, he's not a three-point shooter. You can't go running at him, and definitely to his left side.
Oh, yeah, and we talked about that earlier. Close out under control. Make him shoot over you. He's not going to shoot it from out there.
Misses the first.
But you don't want to let him drive on you because he'll make you a poster.
Yes, he will. Yeah. You will be on Sports Center at the end of the night.
McConnell will go out. McClendon comes in. Robinson trying to hit the second, and he does. Robinson, 6 free throws here early in the second half. Sloan gives it up. Hatchett goes in, kicks it. Parks, pump fake, gives it back to Hatchett. Sloan way downtown, comes up short. Rebound is, going to get a hold. They're going to give it on, 5, and
is on the rebound.
Yeah, that's going to be on Parks.
That's just.
I thought for a second they were calling it on Thomas.
I think he had his hand wrapped around him.
Hook and hold.
Yeah, hook and hold.
Second foul on Parks. Walton with a handoff. Smithers way down, way off.
Boy, oh.
And
it even surprised the players.
Yeah, nobody was ready for that.
And Coach Cornett's going to come back with a hockey shift. He's got Carmichael, Welch, Everso, and Anderson. Hatchett stays on the floor. Looks like they're going zone out from underneath the basket, so they have to pay particular attention. No, I'm incorrect.
Yeah, they're man-to-man.
Goes back to man, I thought for a second. And Carmichael smartly goes forward, gives it up to Anderson. Everso splits him, puts it up, misses it. Fight for the rebound, and McClendon's taken away by Hatchett, gives it up to Welch, puts it in.
Nice job.
Give Welch 5, nice pass by Hatchett.
Hatchett has come in and give a big boost.
Yeah, sure has.
From Knoxville, Tennessee.
I like the way he plays.
Once again, Devin back down. Thomas kicker goes to Smithers, comes in, floater, good. Give him 10. That's his average. 11 and a half minutes to go, and we haven't decided anything yet.
No, not at all.
62-62. Everso, three, comes up short. Rebound, McClendon. Not so sure you could settle for that. He was open.
He was open.
And he can hit that. Thomas, long three, good. Give him 17 on the night. Welch with a dribble.
Oh,
and that's correct call. It was a good call.
Yeah, he was getting ready to throw the ball over to his other guard, and the guy jumped the screen.
Yep, tried to pull it back on a string, but the feet said, I can't stop.
(65-62).
You know, every time I feel like Cumberlands is getting ready to make a big run, Alice Lloyd kind of scraps their way back in it.
Yeah, Smithers turns. Rose doesn't go. Oh, Smithers goes against four Eagles, gets the rebound. McClendon, three, long. Rebound to Hatchett.
Oh, we got a wrestler.
And that's going to be a hold on Smithers, I believe it is. Looked like something out of WWE there for just a second.
Yeah, but, you know, both players kept their cool, and, you know, it's just the heat of the game. Got tangled up and got a little rough for a second, but both players smile and go back.
Yep, get up off the floor and tuck their shirts in. Here we go.
Smithers with his second. 5 team fouls on the Cumberlands, 4 on Alice Lloyd. Welch had to pick it up. Anderson, nobody's on him, steps up. 3, good.
Man, when they needed that one.
I thought he was going to take too long.
4th three-pointer on the night. 16 for Anderson.
I mean, if I showed it as good as he has tonight, I wasn't even going to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
As soon as it touched my hand, it was leaving.
But he got it more in his range and put the radar out.
Yeah.
McClendon with it, comes off the screen to Thomas, had him for just a brief second.
He is a hounder on defense.
3. It's tapped by Thomas to Walton, and he's fouled, and it goes in.
Yeah, offensive rebounds again. I mean, it's got to be more physical in there. You know, this is one of those you can't reach with one hand and try to tip the ball to yourself. You got to go up with a man and grab it with both hands.
You have got to secure the rebound.
And there's the media timeout. We'll take one, too. The Cumberlands ahead, 67-65, 9:47 to go. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the campus of Alice Lloyd College, the Bank of Hyman. Game of the week from the Purry Athletic Center. And if you've never been to the Purry Athletic Center, you need to come see it. And if you're thinking about coming to Alice Lloyd, you need to come visit during one of these basketball games. And if you're thinking about going to the University of the Cumberlands, go to one of their games.
Yeah,
so
we've seen a great game.
Oh, yeah. Walton will go to the line where he is a 33% shooter. He's 1 for 3 on the season, so very small sample size. Napier back in the basketball game after the timeout for Alice Lloyd College. Bale back into the lineup for the Cumberlands, and it's going to be 1. They said 2, but they got it straightened out. 8 points on the night, make it 9. Anderson with the basketball, the Welch doing the old weave, and it's going to be a turnover.
Off his foot.
Trying to cut the corner a little bit sharper, and Curry is going to come back in the basketball game. Did talk to Micah Wills down, and he's going to be having some medical things going on, so thoughts and prayers for him. Alice Lloyd College big man. McConnell with the floater. Give him 7.5, 15 on the game.
Alice Lloyd really needs a bucket right here, Brian.
Yeah, they can't let it get away right here in this last stage of the half. Nice move.
Anderson's the 15-footer, and this is it. Smithers comes up with it. Got to find Eversole down on the block. Kicker, Bell, shot. Doesn't go. Tip, and it's going to be Smithers. Gives it up to Walton, and he puts it in.
Yeah, that's that one-handed rebound again. You know, I know Eversole's trying to use that other hand to shield the defender away, but you got to be able to attack the ball with both hands.
Yeah. Draws out to a 7-point lead. Alice Lloyd got to be careful here now. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Eversole, his first.
Trying to create space.
Thomas could have gotten the Academy Award there just a little bit.
Could have been a little bit. I mean, he didn't push him that hard.
Yeah, Eversole's a strong kid, but I don't know if he's Hulk strong.
Yeah, and you know, you're taught as a soccer player to kind of embellish that, and he did a nice job of drawing that foul. Like I said, Thomas, a very good defender. And tonight, very good offensive player.
He's had a really complete game.
He's had a complete game tonight. He's a good-looking athlete.
I love his first name, Javecchio. I think a lot of his friends may just call him Jackie.
Could be possible.
Or like me, I call him Javecchio. 8:36 to go.
I'd probably call him Sir.
I would call him Sir. If
or
I was
Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, Mr. Thomas. Either
He's
one.
A very imposing physical athlete.
And by the way, like Alice Lloyd, the University of Cumberland's a very nice, clean campus. Bell comes off the rough screens, and it will be 3 by Smithers.
And great defense right there. He just stepped back and, right in his face, knocked it down.
Had a hand in his face. I mean, that was a very well contested shot.
Largest lead of the night for Cumberlands.
75-65, as Jim just said. It's been close the whole game. Got to come up with something here. Goes through, splits a block, and goes in. I thought he tipped it a little bit.
Yeah, nice play by Napier to recognize when his defender slipped to attack the goal.
Double figures for Landon at 11. Big-time basket for Alice Lloyd. Got to have a stop here. Got away with a walk, probably. And that's going to be a foul. Eversole reached down. And that's going to be his second foul, and that will send McConnell to the line for the first time tonight, where he is a 70% free throw shooter.
Now, Alice Lloyd needs to make a little run here before we have the under 4 media to get this back down into manageable situation.
And I still say, it comes down to being physical inside. I mean, when you've got players, nobody in foul trouble.
Yes.
I mean, you've got to be physical in the paint.
McConnell makes the second.
And it's been such a physical game. It takes its toll on you.
Oh, yeah.
In the last, the last 8 minutes, and that's what we saw here tonight.
Eversole pump fake, spins, got to be careful about someone coming down to double down. Napier into the lane, steps through, throws it off the board, misses it, rebound Bell. Walton looks up, Anderson tips it, goes back to Bell. Skip passes Smithers, you got to be careful here. Gives it up McConnell, Bell, got all the three-point shooters in there now. Rebound is going to be tipped to Walton, another offensive rebound. Smithers, floater, good. And just like that, Smithers has 10 in the second half.
You see College of the Cumberlands picking their defense up a little further out now, trying to, nice take.
Nice play.
And Anderson's going to pick it up from there. And that foul is going to be called on McConnell, and that's going to be his second.
Anderson's got no fear.
No, he's played a really good ball game offensively and defensively tonight, Brian.
And Kaji, 82% free throw shooter, first free throw on the night, and it rolls and goes. 14 in the second half.
Yeah, he's one of those guys on defense that will absolutely pester you to death.
And, you know, Anderson, as a senior, a 4-year letterman, he's played a lot of big games here for Coach Cornett in these 4 years. Bell floater comes up short. Rebound's going to be tipped out to Curry. Gives it back to Henderson. Goes into the lane, gives it up to Napier. Got the weave going here.
Got to try to turn the corner.
Got the mismatch they want right here with Anderson. Step back three. Good.
That was just what Alice Lloyd needed. Bring it back within 5.
78-73 Cumberlands as we're under the 6-minute mark.
Good stop here. Good defense.
Knocked away by Anderson. McConnell was wanting the foul, did not get it.
Yeah, the refs haven't really had to work hard tonight.
I thought it was going to be a minute. A heat check there by Anderson. Gives it up. Everso's pinned him under. Oh, he misses it. Napier's there. It's knocked away. He's got to get it. Kicks it back out to Anderson. He goes, splits through, misses it. McConnell gives it up to Smithers. Thomas wide open three. Goes back to the right three. Misses it long. Oh! Both players going after it, and both of them say, my bad on both of them. Robinson's going to come in for Bell. Sloan is going to come in for Anderson. Parks is probably going to come in for Everso.
Yeah. They're going to sneak this extra minute here. Yeah. They're going to get the media timeout. Really smart by Coach Cornett to get an extra minute and let those guys finish the game.
Yeah, Coach Cornett did a great job tonight with this rotation.
Yeah.
And now he's going to get a timeout that's going to give him another 30 seconds. Going to give him another 30 seconds to let those guys rest.
And it is going to go into a full minute. So we will take a break on Hometown 24, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Welcome back to Alice Lloyd College, 78-73. Coach Daniel with a timeout. 5:21 mark. It will be underneath for the Cumberlands. And like you were saying, Brian, that's going to give a little bit of a break to Anderson and Everso here with the extended timeout as well as the media timeout that will be coming up.
And, you know, as an athlete, after you just get that extra little minute or
second
two,
win,
you know, you'll be ready to go. And I'm sure under 4 timeout, the media, they'll come back in, they'll finish the game. And they've done what they need to do to try to get the game back in striking distance, as Jim was alluding to. We couldn't let it get away. They got down 10. They got it back to 5, get a stop right here, you know, and it's a whole different ball game.
And they are going zone out of bounds underneath. Robinson with a kicker to McConnell. 3, good.
That hurts
badly.
McConnell's got a great looking stroke from out there. Really squares his body up nicely.
And you got to remember, he was a Division I talent that has transferred to the Cumberlands. Alexander with the basketball to Sloan. Park setting a high post screen, rose to the front of the rim. Landon Sloan, 3, long, fight for the rebound. McConnell's got it. Goes to McConnell. McConnell another 3. It's going to be long. Rebound to Robinson. Got to box out. Got to find somebody. Smithers got the angle on Alexander, puts it up, and it goes in.
Boy, I really like Smithers' game.
Yeah, he's a nice, heady player.
17 for Smithers.
He's used his body so well to create space for those shots. You
know, and Coach Daniel has not subbed as much in this second half. Don't think Thomas has come out not one time. Parks up, banks it, misses it. Rebound's going to come down to Walton.
Danger zone right here for the Eagles.
4-minute mark.
Got to get a stop. Now, Cumberland's going to use a little bit of the shot clock, I would assume.
Yep, as it goes to 20. Trying to find some Smithers. Floater, Rose doesn't go. Rebound's going to come down to Alexander. Smithers almost with the steal. Long throw's going to go to Curry in the corner. 3. Doesn't go. There's Parks. Bodies himself. Right hand misses it. Thomas with a rebound. May have been intimidated just a little bit by Robinson.
A lot of size in there under the rim.
Got to have a stop right here. 83-73. 15 seconds. You're right, Brian. They've been milking the clock a little bit more each time.
And they will continue to do that.
6 seconds on the clock. Thomas gives it up. Smithers, 3. Doesn't go. There's Robinson up. Good. 7 for Robinson.
Too much size.
Yeah, it just makes it so difficult on them.
Parks with it. Gives it up to Sloan.
You know, Cornett not having a chance to get his subs in right now. He's going to have to call a timeout.
That's what I was thinking.
Sloan puts it in for his first two on the night. May have to foul. Of course, that would put him on the free throw line. So you're looking at fouling Robinson. Anytime he has the basketball, you may want to foul him to put him to the line. Thomas, 3. Doesn't go. Rebound's going to be tipped, and there is Walton once again. Thomas, left hand, good. And it's going to be a full timeout, and we'll take a full timeout as well. 87-75, 2:03 to go. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets, Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Welcome back after the timeout by Coach Daniel at the 2:03 mark, 87-75. The Cumberlands. Alice Lloyd with the ball got their people in that had been sitting there for probably over two minutes.
Oh, yeah, almost closer to 3.
Yeah, there was almost 6 minutes on the clock when he took them out.
Yeah, gives him to be very fresh for this the last 2 minutes.
Hope you've enjoyed this game tonight from Alice Lloyd College. I know we have. Hopefully Alice Lloyd can make a little run here at the 2-minute warning. Anderson goes up, it's blocked, but Robinson goes to Napier, knocked away, goes up, and Walton makes the block, and who's the foul going to be on?
I think it's
like number
Walton.
4, yeah.
It's going to be on Walton.
Yeah, and he kind of bailed him out right there.
You know, Walton doesn't show up in the scoring column, but on the defensive and offensive boards, he has been a maniac.
And passes the ball really well.
Yep. And it's going to roll and go for Napier.
And you can get points with the clock stops. Huge for Eagles right now if they want to mount any kind of comeback.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need the clock to be stopped. You need to get points on the board. I look for them to come up with some pressure.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Brian, at what point do you just sell out and go full with your pressure here?
I think you hack
you
up
have
Robinson.
to right now, and you need to start looking to foul the guys that are shooting poor percentage. And that's what they're doing up.
13 for Napier. If Robinson gets it, you've got to foul him. And smart play, and I'm sure that came straight from Coach Cornett. When you look at the other players on the floor, you've got Thomas is 59%. You've got Walton, who made his only one, 2 of 4, 50%. McConnell 70, and Smithers 83. Shot is good.
You know, with this strategy, Alice Lloyd, how long do you keep him in the game as not a viable free throw shooting threat?
Well, if he makes 1 or 2,
there you go.
Yeah, and that's going to be tipped away by Thomas. 88-77, 141 to go. And, you know, Robinson right now is he's 50% from the line. So as long as it's 1 of 2, you take that chance.
Takes a chance.
Extend the game. 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. Anderson trying to find some room. Thomas switches off. You got Thomas and Robinson guarding the 2 leading scorers so far for Alice Lloyd.
You know, for Thomas's size, he does such a great job moving those feet when he's switched out on a perimeter offensive player.
He does really well.
Everso probably got off a little bit, but he's going to put it in. Give him 15, and the foul is going to be on Smithers, and that's going to be his 3rd. Yeah. And I think that Coach Daniels made that decision. And Bell is going to take Robinson out, and he's got to do it. It's probably going to be offense, defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Alice Lloyd, they're going to extend the game as long as they can.
Everso shoots it, misses it. Rebound is going to be tied up. Nope.
Yeah, that's going to go on College of the Cumberlands, isn't it? Nope.
Nope, it's going to be on Welch, I believe, and it is. Yep. And Welch is going to pick up his 3rd. And now that's the next person you want to foul is Thomas, who shoots 59%, has yet to shoot a free throw tonight. And once again, offense to defense, Robinson will be coming back in. And he's going to take Smithers out. And Carmichael is in, and out will be Welch. Probably looking for a 3-point specialist here at the end. Keneally Ford on a miss to allow an offensive rebound right here. And Thomas makes the first. 20 on the night. And the primary defender of Everso, who until just a minute ago, he'd held him scoreless in the second half.
He's played a well of a ball game this evening.
Makes the second. Give him 21, 1:25 to go. Robinson almost fouled. Everso straight to the goal. He's blocked, and it's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow will go to the Cumberlands. Smithers quickly gets off the bench to take Robinson out.
Yeah, very unfortunate that time because Everso probably had a wide open shot on the gather.
Yeah. Long throw into the middle to Thomas. Gives the ball to Bell, being doubled, and he is fouled. And that foul, I believe, is going to be on Curry, I believe. And it is. Curry will pick up his first, and that will send Brady Bell to the foul line. And believe it or not, Brady, a 10.9% scorer, has not scored.
Nothing tonight.
60% on the season from the free throw line.
And he's had a lot of good looks tonight. Shots just not fell for him.
Free throw is good. (91-79), 1:13 on the clock.
So they've hit their average.
Right on their average. That's what I was thinking, Jim.
Everso two-hand rebound. Got to go in a rush. Anderson trying to get loose, but there's Robinson. Hard to get a shot off with his length. Backdoor cut by Napier was deflected. Curry, long three, doesn't go. Tip. Rebound's going to come down to Bell, and he's going to pull it up. Walton holding on to it. And Everso is going to pick up the third foul, and that will send Walton to the line, 1 of 1 on the evening. guys, Alice Lloyd, well of a game, just come up a little bit short here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, for 3/4 the game, tied, 2-point game either way. But, you're just kind of punching out of your weight class a little bit, and that kind of catches up with you over the duration of the game.
And got a little bit
blood on the jersey?
No, I think Curry's uniform was torn.
Yeah.
Split right down the middle.
Showing them that a little bit of the physicality.
I don't
that's
think
been
they
going
had
on.
a V-top. I don't think they've got V-tops.
I think that happened to me one time in college.
Walton with the second free throw, 92-79. And once again, want to thank Alice Lloyd College for allowing us to come over. We really appreciate it. Really enjoyed it. Wish it was a win for them. And Anderson, outstanding. He has played his heart out.
Yeah.
And not that any of them on Alice Lloyd has not played their heart out. 92-81, and we'll just stay right here. And guys, to kind of sum it up a little bit, and without a miraculous turnaround here, Alice Lloyd's going to drop to 2-5, and the Cumberlands will stay undefeated and ranked at 9-0. Coach Daniel with a fine team. Once coached at Montgomery County High School.
Yeah, he's had his squad's played well tonight, and they not shot the ball well, and they still found a way to keep persevering and coming away. We were talking about the physicality of the game, and he's showing his jersey was ripped. I got a story with the great Smokey Jones. We were playing Georgetown one night, and one of my numbers ends up getting ripped off, and I was like, "Hey, Smoke, man, come on!" He's like, "Johnson, don't go in the paint. It's not friendly in there."
He didn't ask you for any pictures of your girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that was before the game.
And you got to
he had them.
The late Smokey Jones never used a lanyard. He always held his whistle in his mouth or in his hand. For up-and-coming officials, I would not recommend that.
No.
Full court pressure by Alice Lloyd after the timeout comes into Smithers. He's doubled. Nowhere to go. McConnell is going to throw it all the way down to Thomas. His ball I thought was kicked, but it must not have been. And they're going to play a game of keep away. Goes backside, and Walton will put it in.
And that'll probably do it for the game.
I would imagine it will. 94-81. Anderson steps back three, misses it. Rebound's going to come down to Bell, and I believe they'll dribble it out. The victory will go to the University of Cumberlands, 94-81. And big-time effort in our Alice Lloyd College player of the game will be number 5, junior forward Javakio Thomas, will be the Alice Lloyd College player of the game. And once again, guys, big-time effort by Alice Lloyd College. Probably a decided underdog coming in, except, in their mind. And a great effort by Coach Cornett, his staff, and the Eagles.
Yeah, they shot the ball well pretty much most of the game. Three-point shot pretty much kept them in the game, and a really pesky defensive effort from the Eagles. But at the end of the night, the size just too much for the home Alice Lloyd team.
Yeah, at some point, with the physicality and just the size of the other team, it takes its toll. And eventually, and that's what Cumberland's wanted to do. They wanted to wear them down, and that's – it was a nip-and-tuck game until the last 8 minutes before they could gain any kind of momentum and pull away a little bit.
And, the thing about it is at Alice Lloyd College after every game, they do a very sportsmanlike prayer for everybody. And it looks like assistant coach and Gary Stepp is talking to all the players, and they're in prayer.
Very classy move there. They always do that.
And just a quick rundown of Alice Lloyd College's scoring. Nas Welch with 5, Koji Anderson with 24, Carmichael 3, Hatchett with 6. Parks played, did not score. Rasnick played, did not score. Hazel with 4. Sloan with 2. Curry with 6. Napier with 13. Eversole with 15. Alexander with 3 for a total of 81. Real quickly for the University of Cumberlands, Harris with 9. 3, 5, 7, 10, 11. Looks like 19 for McConnell. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 14 for Walton. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 21 for Thomas, our player of the game. Robinson with 8. 17 for Smithers, 1 for Bell, and 2 for Ibizi McCord, 3 for McClendon for a total of 94, I'm sorry. Guys, any final thoughts before we head out of here?
Great ball game, great atmosphere, exciting way to get ready to tip off the basketball season.
Oh, yeah, I think the Alice Lloyd fans will definitely have some things to cheer about as the year goes on. A lot of bright spots out there, and you see for us getting to watch Evan Eversole, who we watched so many times last year, he's translated well into the college game, and they've got a bright future ahead of them.
Yep, absolutely. And good luck to the Alice Lloyd College volleyball team. Good luck to the Alice Lloyd College soccer program, men's soccer down there in Florida. Bring home a national championship. Thanks to Hometown 24 and all the crew. Thanks to Alice Lloyd College once again for allowing us to be here. And thanks to all of our sponsors. Good night. God bless. And we'll see you on the road somewhere.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.